How I saw it going.
Which is amazing. The more quick, the better.
True.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start on the hoverboard.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight. Time.
So evmadic getting the heavy spawn, collects the rail, and now there is a race for lightning. Oh, he decides to back off. He's defending the rail, which is also a really strong weapon. clawz, but now clawz has the rocket launcher and the LG.
Oh, clawz with a stronger position for the weapons that he's got.
But the nails!
Insane damage. But evmadic is extremely low. He's gotta be very careful.
He doesn't have his inject and no timing of the mega health, but I think he heard clawz over the heavy, so he decides to walk to the mega health. So it wasn't a really dirty fight, but evmadic came out on top.
Yeah, and he's got the lead, which is always great.
Yeah, and he was able to fend off the following up, or the refrag rather.
Was, but those rails, they hurt.
Stopwatch.
evmadic retreats to the safety of the mega. Should have some light armors to play with. I'd be looking maybe to protect the railgun, or at least protect that light armor. Suddenly playing a very, very slow-paced game.
Yeah, I think clawz already got the rail.
Yeah. And the clawz certainly got the message and is matching the pacing of the game.
evmadic gets the heavy and he's rocket launcher.
No, but clawz with the insane LG because they move away. The great exit rail allows clawz to get both items actually. This might have been a slight mistake from evmadic, and it is, and clawz ties it up, but he's rail with himself, so he's got to be very careful.
Yeah, that
At least
totem placement was a pretty good move from clawz. evmadic walked into it, or chasing clawz to the mega health, and that left him so weak that clawz was an easy follow-up.
very good play from clawz. The fight was very clean. clawz is looking very, very good. Oh, but I was gonna say that evmadic got an unreturned rail, but not true anymore. clawz with a nice trick on the door frame.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, and you see on the stack of evmadic, he's really lacking armor.
Time.
Being a light, you really need some armor to survive an LG fight, and especially a hard-hitting player like clawz.
Yeah, no one's really more hard-hitting than clawz at the moment. evmadic certainly being very cautious. clawz is gonna try to jump on him, but that was a very good rail, another rail, but a little bit risky. clawz capitalizes. Now clawz has got the 3 totems up. This is looking scary for him. If he doesn't start taking those out, it's gonna start
despair.
it's gonna start to be way too much.
I actually had a line prepared that evmadic was able to slow the game down, but before I can say that line, clawz adds 3 frags to his name. So even if evmadic got the first frag and then could stop the snowball from clawz, he isn't able to get back in this game right now. It's also that clawz is in control of the heavy.
Yeah, but good on evmadic to clear 2 totems. So that should help him up for the next fight, at least to guarantee that clawz needs the mega to maintain the health overstack. Which you should be able to get for absolute free. Well, at this point, there's no real point for evmadic to risk too much, given that clawz already has the the overstack in both, it just chipping away, but getting caught here already extremely low with clawz. Perfect timing of the item.
Yeah, the timing of clawz.
This fight.
Right at the second he got the item, he did that rocket jump.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, evmadic did connect some great rockets, but clawz could fall back on the mega health.
Yeah, evmadic's damage was good, but the stack from clawz was too much. evmadic trying to contest some long-range shotgun.
Oh, it did remove the armor overstack from clawz.
It did, and if there was a time where evmadic could have done something, it was now, and clawz wisely retreats to the mega. Well, is hurting a little bit now. 91 health is nothing to write home about.
Oh, unfortunately, nothing of the tribal hits. Oh,
No! clawz absolutely collecting that frag, and
May the power heal.
that was evmadic's chance. I feel like he's not really gonna have
yeah.
another big opening like that.
And even the hoverboard didn't already work, it it did in that instance.
evmadic is playing very.
Do not defile
His
me
rails
with your
are very
filth.
good, and his defensive rockets are excellent. The control just isn't there. He's giving the map away entirely, and clawz has at least the aim to
Healed in the power
be
of
able to
the
capitalize on the control.
Yeah, and evmadic does the same thing. Go for a little control before the frag, but in the meantime, clawz already got a light, and he's hitting an unreturned rail. So evmadic does not have any overstack anymore. He does collect the heavy, so he's still in a favorable stack than clawz. Just clawz just runs around, and he pretty much disappeared on the map for evmadic. Takes a nice rail.
Rail after evmadic picked up the mega, so that stack that he's absolutely not gonna see again. Oh, clawz. Some very good LG. evmadic now on the back foot.
Well, they both read each other perfectly. But that just means that clawz can retreat to the mega. So another item for him. Oh, he jumps up to the jump pad. Receives a lot of LG. Can use a totem to heal himself back up. Oh, evmadic was in a better position there, but nice defensive roll from clawz. And yeah, evmadic can't follow it up anymore.
Yeah, clawz opting for the careful move and trying to rail and leave. The rail unfortunately just isn't there, but
Do not die yet.
he did preserve his life and lives to fight another day, and preserving his 5 frag lead up until the end of this one. evmadic trying desperately to capitalize on the control, but clawz with the defensive maneuvers here. Just making it impossible for evmadic to get anything on the board. Oh, and those rockets on the jump pad, but the stack of evmadic is just way too much for clawz to handle. And evmadic could potentially do something here.
He adds full rotation to his name, right?
Yeah, but the rails from clawz. Very good dodging maneuver, but not enough as clawz hits him with a direct rocket. A little bit of a spam. That's the information he needs. And then evmadic only has the rails to try to jump in with LG, but evmadic, that was very good rails there from evmadic himself. Can now get this mega uncontested, but 4 frags in 40 seconds. Needs to be extremely quick. He's even trying rocket jumps at this point.
Oh man, this is
Well,
great!
evmadic gets the last 2 cracks.
Tank.
He did great. Not enough to take on clawz, but
You did
great
great.
showing.
You lose.
So actually, this was a little bit of a defensive map.
Yeah,
One
it
of the
was
few large.
able to adapt to evmadic's change of pace. What did you think, Corvinus?
Yeah, I really, like, I don't want to say I was surprised, but it was really nice to see that evmadic could put up such a huge fight on clawz's map pick. He actually made him work for this win a lot, so this could be a 3-map series if he is as good on his map as he played on Molten, at least, that is.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do it with clutch. So he needs to take control of everything on the map to
Everybody's favorite champion as long as he's not playing him or playing against him, right?
well, it's cool to play against a clutch who isn't in control, but try to stop. Try.
Clutch in an all eternity. Like a sponge to that LG. But that is a very good map from evmadic. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us with clutch. All right, guys, take it away. I'll sit back on this one.
Thanks.
So, Clutch is being more of the unusual picks on every map unless you have Razy in the match.
Sometimes the
True.
world
I have not
doesn't
seen
need a
Evan's
fight.
Clutch
It
yet,
needs
or
a
evmadic's
monster.
Clutch, but I'm very
Round begins in
curious about how this is going to play out. So I'm going to start with Evan as well, who gets the lightning gun spawn and takes the pretty much standard route to the mega health. Both players pick up the item at the same time, so there will be no delay. Oh, and Evan tries to be aggressive because he knows that clawz only has the railgun and denies him the lightning gun as well. clawz, though, takes a light armor and kind of stabilizes a little bit after that first encounter.
Yeah, and he also stole the time falls over there, which the robot needs. But evmadic gets the first track, of course. Gets the heavy after. He's still a little bit weak. So he really needs to dodge the LG off of this. He decides to collect the rail, and after that, his first frag.
Yeah, Evan got a little bit bamboozled by the sound cues there, I think, because he, yeah, saw that the position of clawz was different. clawz now just, getting the engine going, landing rail after rail. I mean, it's a clutch after all, but it still hurts, right? Evan... Aye.
Yeah,
That was messy.
yeah. evmadic walks away from that fight because clawz tried to use rockets against the robot, and yeah, the robot has great tools to dodge rockets with the dash, and yeah, now clawz is using the lightning gun, and that one works. So I have to teach clawz something about playing against clutch.
Yeah, do so please, because this is unbearable. clawz now using rockets again. Rockets miss, but the orb does a lot of damage. Both players are on the basically dead, but oh, there should have been a kill. 1 HP for the finally, evmadic finishes it off. That was a frag that was long overdue, but now he will definitely die. There's no way he can make it out. And there you go, clawz gets the lead again, running after the big robot with a shotgun in his hand.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest tools.
Yeah, you have to kind of, in close range combats, you have to substitute the rocket launcher for the shotgun, because you need hit scan weapons. You can use the rocket launcher for area denial and spam against the clutch, but hitting a clutch with that weapon is not easy. The hit scan weapons are a lot better suited for that. And clawz shows us how through that and hitting a lot of LG, melting evmadic stack. This is hero.
But there's some nice damage from evmadic, but clawz decides to go for the mega health and is back in a fighting condition. He's even outstacking the robot now. Oh, and again, you see his rockets are missing his mark, but thankfully he switched shotgun at the right time.
Stopwatch.
But I do think evmadic still has a way into this match.
Oh, evmadic misses the clutch rail, and clawz is not
Braced yourself in.
yet so many tries there because the shield gave him so much HP, basically. But he couldn't land the killing blow and hammer it down. That would have opened up a lot of possibilities to come back there. But now, I don't really think that he can afford to fight this. Not against the shotgun on this range.
Yeah, he was banking too much on his rail in the previous fight.
Oh, now he's still banking, but he lands 3 in a row.
Wow.
Well, the investment, as you may say, works out.
Everything I say, the opposite happens. So
Well, yeah. I guess we are back to square one again now after clawz retaliating immediately with his spawn. Good play. Strong damage, but evmadic get the last shotgun shot out first. Bye-bye, Ranger. I don't think evmadic wants to drop down for this. Yeah, he does not decide so, which is good. Would have been lovely for him to actually land a shot after the Mega was picked up, but he can't really afford to stay. Yeah, this is nothing you can do because you are such a big target, and the shotgun is doing a lot of damage no matter the range.
oh, but he actually outmaneuvers
And a pummel!
clawz in that instant. It seals to deal with a pummel. Nice, and he uses his ability. Ah, but clawz gets the mega health mid-fight. He survives with 9 health. Still being chased by the robot. Both really low.
Yeah, and clawz officially fired 41 bullets of shotgun in this game already. What a noob. Shotgun only. But it is, like, it's working, so who gives a shit what weapon you get the kills with, right? As long as you get them. Doesn't really matter.
True. And shotgun is the best tool against a clutch.
evmadic's lightning gun seemed to be a better tool. Stalling the shotgun of clawz there. Yeah, the ranger is not quite as big as the robot. Oh, and clawz always gets the items mid-fight. That must be so frustrating in evmadic's skin. Like, always getting the enemy close to the kill and then boom, item, another 100 stack to go through. This is close. Oh no, he mistimed it.
Yeah, it's going back and forth, but yeah, he's low and he needs to shop for the items. Oh, receives reveal only 15 health left, and clawz is able to get the heavy and another frag.
Yeah, the tough thing was that evmadic took all the poverty items on his side of the map, and when clawz decided to go to the heavy side, there was nothing for evmadic to pick up. So evmadic was basically dead on delivery right there, and yeah, clawz gets his 12th kill. Now the clutch's stack is actually looking pretty solid. Yeah, we see another fight with the lightning gun. Overcharging the robot, and all the circuits are just detonating under the overcharge, basically.
Yeah, if you play clutch and you get hit by lightning gun, you can't move.
Yeah. Basically not.
There's so much pushback on your...
Everything. What a rail. That was through the stairs and the wooden planks up top as well. That was actually pretty solid.
clawz decides to use his ability to get to a health bubble.
You came to the wrong fight.
There we go. clawz is being clawz and piling up the body count. His positioning is pretty solid as well, considering that he has the less mobile champion. At least for the majority of the time when his orb is not up.
Watch. Master.
Yeah, and it's also the case when evmadic dies, he doesn't get clawz that's low as it is the other way around.
Yeah,
That's slick.
evmadic doesn't really take an HP tax on his death, while clawz is, I'm gonna kill you, no matter if it's this life or the next one. More beautiful lightning gun.
Yeah, evmadic has nowhere to go, but clawz decides to go for the item.
1 minute warning.
Is he trapping though? What is he doing there?
I think he's scratching his nose. It's a real problem, the scratch nose syndrome while playing Quake.
Yeah, I think they have some rules for that in the game that your nose gets extra itchy when you play it. And at this point, I mean, we've reached the point of no return a little bit as well, but still a very strong showing from evmadic. Like, this is not a slouch he's playing against, and yeah, being like doing that stuff, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, and I guess this also proves is that clawz did his homework on this map. Wow.
You raise me up. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Evan has another hit.
You win.
Calls the GG. And this makes clawz the first semi-finalist.
Oh, that landing gun was awesome.
Yeah, almost 2000 shotgun damage from clawz. That was insane.
That last LG streak was beautiful.
Yeah, evmadic just rode the lightning.
For sure.